earned an Advanced General Machinist Diploma from Lanier Technical College, a Bachelor's of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering Technology at Southern Polytech State University, and a Master's of Business Administration from Brenau University. Other previous roles include the Dean of the college's Dawson campus, Vice President for Economic Development, and Executive Vice President for the college, where he has provided leadership in all aspects of economic development and adult education. Mr. McDonald may be new in his role as president, but he is certainly not new to the college. He has spent most of his life promoting and building Lanier Tech. He has served as student, teacher, dean, vice president, and now serves as president. And we are very grateful to have such a dedicated leader to guide us forward to many more accomplishments in the future. It is my honor and privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, President of Lanier Technical College, Mr. Tim McDonald.
Thank you, Macy. So first of all, let me start by saying congratulations to you all for this accomplishment we're going to celebrate tonight. And let's let it be a celebration. That's what it is. As Macy mentioned, I'm Tim McDonald, president of Lanier Technical College. It's my honor to speak to you tonight. But I'm just as proud that once we confer your diplomas tomorrow, you will be a fellow alumni. And I'm just so happy, so proud that you're going to be joining the alumni of Lanier Technical College. I want to begin my remarks by thanking a few people. The dental hygiene faculty and staff, Dr. Byers, Ms. Jones, Ms. Duncan, other adjuncts. So thank you so much for walking with these folks through their journey, guiding them when they needed guidance, pulling them back when they got a little too far out front. The college's leadership, we have Vice President Donna Brinson and Allied Health Dean Dr. Deanne Collins. And I want to thank them because it was their job to provide the resources that your program needed and your instructor needed and that you needed so that you could master the skills and earn the credential you've earned and get your pin tonight. So thank you to the leadership, thank you to the dental hygiene faculty, but perhaps a more important group is your family and friends that are with you today who provided you encouragement. I can certainly see the pride on their faces. So family and friends, please stand up and let us recognize you, please. You perhaps provided that most vital role, counselor, guidance, encourager, as these young people. And I see the heads nodding, so very good. Thank you so much. But most importantly, I want to thank you all, the graduates. Your accomplishment provides us the inspiration that keeps us coming to Lanier Tech every day, keeps us coming every year, that gladdens our heart to be servants to our students and to our community. So without your achievement, we lose that inspiration. So thank you so much for providing us the inspiration we so desperately crave for. Before I move into my further remarks, I want to share some of your accomplishments. You may not know this. You're the 18th class in a row to pass the written national board on your first attempt. You are the 5th class in a row to pass the CRDTS on the first attempt again. Not sure what the CRDTS is, but I will assure you I could not pass it on my 10th attempt. So in fact, this class had straight A's on the CRDTS, a class average of 97.8. You all have certainly set a high standard for the future classes. Macy, take note. Allied health programs traditionally hold a pinning ceremony prior to college graduation, and I've known about them for years, but this is my third one. I had one earlier today and one last week. So I am really getting into these pinning ceremonies. They are so special. However, I'm not sure what the significance of the pinning ceremony is, and I did some research. And I couldn't find anywhere that told me what and why we pin. But what I did glean from the articles I read and some speeches I read is that this is a symbolic confirmation that your heart is clearly planted in your chosen field of study. So that within itself gives me enough pride and joy to be a part of this tonight, to know that I'm with people whose heart are planted deeply in their vocation. I'm convinced we're all born with unique gifts and talents. I also believe that the greatest degree of fulfillment in life comes when we use those gifts and talents. So if you see someone that's so joyful, someone who just absolutely loves their job, someone that might stay at a place 37 years, you know that person's getting to use their gifts and talents. And the fact that your hearts are so clearly planted in this vocation tells me that you are on the pathway to career and life fulfillment. However, today by no means is the end of your journey. In some respects, it's just the very beginning. You've not finished writing your book. We're going to talk about the book you're writing tonight. And the book you're writing is the book about you. It's the book that people will read as they interact with you on a daily basis. Those that you work with and work with over years will read your book, and they will get to know a lot about you. Your family, friends, parents here, they've read the entire book. Matter of fact, they've helped you write a good portion of your book. But now you're going to begin to write chapters that you will decide what goes in that chapter. So your book is yours to write. Each day you'll write a new page. Milestone achievements will become chapters, much like the chapter that we're going to close out tonight. College graduation, marriage, children, career achievements will all be chapters in your book. So who are you writing this book for? Well, essentially, you're writing it for the world, because everybody you meet will read parts of your book. Everyone you come in contact with will read at least some of your book. Dr. Byers and the Dental Hygiene staff have read the entire chapter of your Lanier Tech journey. And I'm so honored to be given the privilege to read the last page of your Lanier Tech chapter tonight. And I hope that Dr. Byers and his whole staff will continue to read parts of your books, because I would hope that you would want to stay in contact with your college. I would hope you would want to stay in contact with those that have mentored you. As a former instructor myself, nothing made me feel any better than when I had a graduate come back 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 25 years later, wanting to share their accomplishments with me. So please stay in contact with Dr. Byers and the staff, because, again, it's your successes that inspire us. So the real question remains, what do you want your book to say about you? Without a doubt in my mind, you all represent the very best of what Lanier Tech is all about. You've accepted the challenges of college life. You've accepted the challenges of your instructors. By the way, you may be ready to lay down the book of David for a little while, and that's okay. The book of Dr. Byers, I'm sorry. His first name is David, not Doctor. So you've accepted the challenges of Dr. Byers and his staff, and as evidenced by your being here tonight, you've mastered them. And I know you've each overcome other challenges outside of Lanier Tech during your time here, and my goodness, you've all prospered in education during COVID. Did y'all predict that? We certainly did not. So that's a masterful feat within itself. So I just want you to always hold on to that. Hold on to that thought. You mastered and prospered in education during a global pandemic when we screeched to a grinding halt a little over a year ago. You persevered. You did the extra things that your instructors asked you to do, and you waited patiently to get back into the clinic, and you still made an average of 97.8 on that CRDTS, whatever that is. Something that you should always be very, very proud of. You've chosen a career with great potential. You've built an educational foundation that is rock solid. You know how to learn. You know how to achieve. You know how to overcome adversity. You've proven that. You've proven that to your instructors. You've proven that to others at the college. But more importantly, you've proven that to yourself. So having that proof should not deter you from taking on the next great challenge that will write the next chapter in your book. So I hope your book's a testimony to these traits. I hope your book will show that you're a mentor to others. I hope your book includes future connections with Lanier Tech. And again, it's your book to write. I suggest you make it uniquely yours, because it's your unique talents and gifts that you need to be using. Make it a book that vividly displays these unique talents and gifts. Make it a book that everyone wants to read. Again, thank you for allowing me to participate as you close out this chapter. It's my great honor. I wish you only the greatest prosperity and life fulfillment for you all. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald. At this time, I would like to give recognition to some of the people who are vitally important to the success of our program. First of all, we have several members of our college administration we would like to recognize. We are thankful for the leadership, the guidance these individuals provide to our students, program, and college. Once again, Mr. Tim McDonald is the president of Lanier Technical College. Ms. Donna Brinson is the Vice President of Academic Affairs, and Dr. Deanne Collins is the Dean of Allied Health. We would also like to thank our advisory board members who freely dedicate their time for the advancement of the program. These members include Dr. Joe Weber, Dr. Ed Wall, Mrs. Kathy Richardson, Ms. Ruth Renteria, Mrs. Jessica Gerard. An organization we would like to recognize is the Foothills Dental Hygiene Society. Foothills is a local component of the American Dental Hygiene Association for our area. This organization tirelessly serves the community, and they are wonderful advocates for education. They support our students in many ways for which we are grateful. We appreciate the Foothills Dental Hygiene Society for their active role within the community and the profession of dental hygiene. We would also like to recognize the Atlanta Dental Supply Company for the help and support they provide for our program. They ensure our students have the supplies they need, when they need them, and that all of our equipment is in working condition. Atlanta Dental is a family-based business who recognizes the need for excellence in education. We greatly appreciate Atlanta Dental for their continued support of our dental hygiene program, and we greatly value the strong relationship we have with this fine company. There are many people who are vital to the success of the program. We are blessed to have several clinical instructors who choose to share their wealth of knowledge with our students to make the daily operation of our clinic possible. These individuals are Mrs. Jill Martin, Mrs. Farah Hill, Mrs. Tiffany Georgia, Miss Natalie Jones, and Dr. Paul Waters. Each of these clinical instructors are actively engaged in private dental practice. They provide a direct link to what is happening in the real world, and we truly appreciate their insight and dedication to the students. We consider ourselves lucky to have such knowledgeable and dedicated instructors to assist us during patient care. A very special person who deserves to be recognized is Ms. Kim Duncan. Ms. Duncan serves as administrative assistant for the dental hygiene program, and we are very thankful because she routinely goes the extra mile to make sure the students, faculty, and patients have everything that they need. Almost as if by magic, she has proven time after time that she can do just about anything. Thank you for your help, your patience, and caring about all of us. We rely on you, we appreciate you, and we thank you. Ms. Duncan, please stand now to be recognized. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our faculty members. Mrs. Vanessa Jones is a 2005 graduate from Lanier Technical College in Gainesville State College. She received her bachelor's degree in dental hygiene in 2011 and completed her master's of science degree in allied health in 2019 from East Tennessee State University. Before beginning her career in education, Ms. Jones practiced dental hygiene for 9 years and still serves an active role in this capacity. Ms. Jones feels privileged and honored to be part of the Lanier Technical Dental Hygiene program. She has served as clinical coordinator for the senior students for the past 5 years and has just accepted the role of the clinic coordinator for both classes of students. We are thankful for the knowledge, expertise, and dedication she provides to the program. Dr. David Byers graduated from the Medical College of Georgia School of Dentistry in 1993. He joined the Indian Health Service and the Commissioned Corps with rank of lieutenant. And he served the Navajo and Hopi Indian Reservation in Arizona for 2 years before returning to his hometown in Clarksville, Georgia in 1995, where he owned his own private dental practice. He decided to join the team at Lanier Technical College in 2000. He teaches many of the science-based lecture courses and has been the program director since 2005. Dr. Byers was honored in 2014 to be selected as Rick Perkins Award State winner, which is presented to the top educator in this technical college system of Georgia. He is thankful for the opportunities this award has created to help promote the dental profession, the dental hygiene program, and Lanier Technical College throughout the state of Georgia. Will the faculty please stand down to be recognized? Dr. Byers will now speak on behalf of the faculty to the class of 2021.
Macy, I wonder if I should try out your step stool here. Maybe later. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming to the pinning ceremony for the dental hygiene class of 2021. Tonight is all about you ladies sitting before us. Very, very proud of you. You know, every graduating class develops a personality, and I've been looking forward to sharing some of this story with you guys tonight. But first, let's talk about how everything got started before these ladies get their pins. The dental hygiene program was created because the community saw a need. A group of dentists back in 1988 approached Gainesville Junior College and Lanier Technical Institute, and they created a plan. The plan was put into action, and the first dental hygiene class graduated in 1991. Now here we are in 2021, celebrating our 31st cohort. The program has adapted and grown and met every challenge that has come its way. As you look at the graduates sitting before you tonight, you'll see 13 reasons why the original plan was a good one and still is a good one. These individuals that we celebrate tonight give us a grand total of 402 graduates with the program. I'm proud of every one of them, and I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why. So what does it take for these graduates to get to this point? First, they have to complete 38 semester hours of core classes and take an entrance exam before they're eligible even to apply for the program. They're in competition with many other applicants, and we can only accept the best of the best. These students were selected because they were valued as the smartest and the most professional of the applicants. Then they began the program. They started the building process to give them the tools that they need to properly care for their patients. It is not easy. What does it involve? They take many courses in the classroom, providing them with a wealth of knowledge, courses like oral pathology and periodontology and special needs. But what they learn in the classroom is not enough by itself. They have to be able to carry this information forward into the clinic. Gone are the days of memorize, test, and forget. They have to retain the information and use the knowledge. Critical thinking is crucial, and it has to come into play for their patients to receive the best care that they can provide. They have to develop skill. These graduates have proven that they have the manual dexterity to hold a sharp dental instrument in a precise and safe manner. During the program, they have to pass several proficiencies, proving they can properly use the instruments, or they're not allowed to continue in the program and treat patients. This is not easy. Not everyone can do this, but these graduates have proven that they can and they will treat their patients in a safe manner. So they must be really smart, and they must be able to use their hands well. What else do they have to prove? They have to be good communicators. No matter how smart you are or how well you can clean teeth, it doesn't really matter unless you can be a good communicator. As a good communicator, you can provide your patients with the best methods to clean their own teeth. So you have to be motivators and educators while listening to your patient so you can understand how to best serve their needs. We expect these students, these graduates, to always be professional. I hear the word professional quite often. We all have our own ideas about what is truly professional. What do you think it means? Is it someone who rigidly follows all the rules? Or someone who displays good ethical behavior? Or someone with a vast amount of knowledge? You know, knowledge and these other characteristics are important, but professionalism means more, as it has many different favorable qualities that have to come into play. I believe true professionalism implies integrity. It's shown when someone has the ability to help others and chooses to do so. Professionalism does not just happen. It's well planned, and it is an adopted behavior. As you can see, the demands on these graduates has been tremendous. And to make things more interesting, as Mr. McDonald said, they were halfway through the program and then COVID-19 showed up. When this class first started the program, they were quiet. I mean, quiet. I'm talking hear a pin drop quiet. So we told them that they were going to audition and they were going to be in the movies. And we joined with the marketing department and we made some videos for the website. These ladies found their voice and they helped us to create 3 videos for the webpage to explain what we're trying to do in the program, and they did a tremendous job helping us to deliver our message to the public. And then COVID-19 kicked in. None of us has ever experienced anything like this. The students were just getting involved in patient care, and there were several directions that they could have gone at this time. I'm very glad to say that they actually came together and were closer because of the pandemic. They followed all the rules that were set in place. They shared opinions and helped us to plan the best path. They were patient. They were understanding. And they were dedicated to doing things the right way. Anyone can do well when everything is just moving along in a wonderful manner. But we're truly tested during times of crisis. These graduates were tested, and ladies, you passed. They truly have had an interesting journey. There have been tears, but there's also been a lot of laughter. Yes, you can laugh and still be professional. Work hard and play hard. If only we could always make life so simple, right? As we celebrate these ladies tonight, never doubt for a moment that each one of these graduates sitting before you is special. They have endured, they have thrived, and they have survived, and I am proud of them all. Ladies, as you leave us and move forward with your careers, I wish you all the good fortune, all the happiness that life can hold. We met last week for you to share your insights with me about your time in the program. You gave good suggestions for improvement, and you also challenged me by saying, "Come on, Dr. Byers, admit that you love us." Well, tonight, I'm going to answer that challenge. I am proud of you all. I thank you all for every single bit of hard work that you have put into the program and to improving yourselves. And yes, I do love you all. You have spun the ship's wheel in the dental clinic. You have rung the bell on the quad. And tonight, the dental hygiene class of 2021 is going to receive their pins. We call tonight the pinning and awards ceremony. Well, let me point out that each of you should look at this pin that you're going to receive as the award. It may be a tiny symbol, but it stands for so much. When you wear this pin, it symbolizes all the hard work and the preparation that you've done to reach your goal. You should wear it proudly, because as it stands there for everyone to see, it says, "I am a hygienist." So allow me to describe the appearance of the pin and elaborate on its symbolic meaning. In the center of the pin is the caduceus of the dental profession. Be proud. You've met all your program requirements. You've passed all your licensing exams. You have the approval of your faculty, and you've earned the right to be part of this proud profession. Surrounding the caduceus is a circular blue band recognizing Lanier Technical College and the dental hygiene program, where you've gained the knowledge and the skill to enter your profession. I hope you remember us fondly as you move forward into your new career. 4 bars intersect and form a cross behind the caduceus and the blue band. Each of these bars represent a trait possessed by these graduates. The top bar is for courage. It's a brave endeavor to adopt a task of such difficulty with no guarantee of success. You've met the challenge and you've done well. The bar on the right is for desire or singleness of purpose. It's been said before that nothing worth having ever comes easy. The bar on the left is for perseverance. You've applied yourself and you've had to sacrifice many times over the past 2 years to reach this goal. I thank you and I admire you for this. And the trait symbolized by the bottom bar is joy. The joy of accomplishment. The joy of seeing all the pieces of the puzzle finally come together. The joy of your classmates with whom you've shared all the good times as well as the difficult ones. So now, I would like to commend these graduates for the achievement of their goal. They've worked hard to reach this point, and I challenge them to wear this pin with pride as they join the workforce and represent Lanier Technical College and the dental hygiene program and their chosen profession of dental hygiene in the days to come. So now it's my honor to recognize the members of the Dental Hygiene Class of 2021 as they receive their pins. Ms. Jones and Ms. Duncan, will you please come help me deliver this symbol of honor to these wonderful graduates?
Alyssa Bowe. Chandler Bowles. Amber Brooks. Yari Escalante. Brianna Hamby. Jaylee Lee Harrison. Mary Lingerfeld. Carrie McPherson. D. Moi. Jennifer Nunez. Cecia Raviello. Haley Roberts. Donna Shields.
Congratulations to the graduates on your accomplishments. At this time, the class of 2021 would like to say a few words. They are represented by Ms. Mary Lingerfelt, the president of class of 2022.
Try to make it through this without crying. Wow, we're really here. We really made it, huh? For the family and friends with us today, I'm Mary Lingerfelt. I'm so honored that I get to stand before you tonight and speak on behalf of this incredible group of women, the Dental Hygiene class of 2021. I'm not gonna look at Amber. We would like to first thank our family and friends, those with us in person today, and those watching live at home. We wish things could have been different this year, but we still have so much to be grateful for. And we have a lot of celebration to look forward to. Thank you for all of your support of us during our time spent in this program. We love you. To our instructors, thank you for fighting for us every step of the way. We've encountered a number of roadblocks, but you made it possible for us not only to graduate on time, but for us to graduate prepared and eager for the amazing profession that we will be officially a part of as of tonight. And for that, we thank you. So nearly 2 years have come and gone, just like that, right? The other day, someone asked me how long this program was, and when I replied 2 years, they said, "Whoa, that flew by." Well, we all know that in fact, it did not fly by. In August of 2019, everything was normal as we can be as dental hygiene students. We were creatures of habit, pre-read, quiz, study, test, and though that first semester wasn't easy, it was definitely gonna be the most sane we would be in this program. We were a quiet class, but we were a gifted class. We did well to boost each other's egos if we found one of us struggling. We were slowly but surely coming out of our shells. In the spring of 2020, we were so eager to get our hands busy. And after 7 months in this program, we finally got to clean teeth. I think we all saw one patient, just one, and it was already time for spring break. And it was the longest spring break in the history of spring breaks. We spent a whole spring and summer at home on our computers, fighting slow internet connections, watching too many TikToks, and wrestling with the fear of the unknown. When will we go back to school? Will I forget everything I've learned? Will we graduate on time? Will we graduate at all? These were all true fears we had, but if only we could have seen into the future. To see not just the amount, but the quality of determination, drive, and grit of the women in this room. It's enough to overwhelm the world. We're the COVID class, but to us, that doesn't mean we sat at home doing nothing, afraid. To us, that means we had to show up and show out, and we worked harder and faster than anyone's had to so far. Even though we may have had our doubts about ourselves, we prevailed. And we may even know how to speak in TikTok quotes now. This program wasn't all about passing proficiencies, quizzes, or even board exams. We learned so much more about hygiene than the saving grace of a 204S. We learned about compassion, growth, and uniting. This pack of ladies has become more than just classmates. This is a sisterhood that most don't get to experience, especially in trying times. We've had some help coming together through divine intervention. We've been through what most wouldn't expect in just under 2 years. Most people don't experience such heartache and delight in this amount of time. On the downfall, we've seen each other through hurt. We've lost precious loved ones. We've had a cancer diagnosis, and of course, a very untimely pandemic. And all of this comes with a big price, the unknown. But on the climb, we've witnessed God's grace and love in the form of huddled prayers, remission, a wedding, a baby, and becoming registered dental hygienists. I know in my heart I can speak for all of us when I say each person in this program added something that would have otherwise been a huge hole. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for always showing me and each other love, kindness, and respect. These qualities are never wasted, and these relationships will last a lifetime. So to my COVID class, although time may have seemed to stop somewhere along the way, and these 2 years were longer than any other 2 years in the history of 2 years, I wouldn't have changed this journey for anything. And this probably goes without saying, I know you will all be resilient, adaptable, and incredible dental hygienists. I love you all. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Mary. Now, the faculty will make the presentation of honors.
The first award we're going to give out tonight is the Brooks Hancock Award. Dr. Brooks Hancock was the original dentist associated with the dental hygiene program. He was a gentle and caring man who greatly appreciated the advantages of education. Shortly after retiring in 1997, he had his life taken from him in 1999. We honor him with this award by recognizing a student who demonstrates true dedication to the profession of dental hygiene and also shows the most ethical and professional behavior. The student chosen for this award exhibits extraordinary compassion and enthusiasm in patient care and has a wonderful attitude. She is always cheerful and smiling. She is always doing her best. She is honest. She holds true to her word. She takes pride in the treatment she is providing and always appears to genuinely enjoy the practice of dental hygiene. The 2021 Brooks Hancock Award goes to Yari Escalante. The next award is the Golden Scaler Award. Each year, we award the Golden Scaler to the student who has the overall best clinical skills. This student excels not only in the classroom, but can carry the information learned in the classroom into the clinic and put it into practical use. This award is based on all facets of patient care, the ability to accurately assess your patient and their needs, the ability to plan their treatment, to educate your patients about his or her oral health needs, and to thoroughly and gently clean their teeth. This student is genuine and took pride in the treatment she provided each of her patients. This award is not based on any one single performance in clinic, but instead on the student's overall clinical performance throughout the dental hygiene program. This year, the recipient of the Golden Scaler Award is Dee Moa.
and Vanessa's tall. Sigma Phi Alpha is a national honor society of the dental hygiene profession. The graduates who are chosen to join this elite society are honored because they've demonstrated the highest scholastic achievement during their education. It is the vision of Sigma Phi Alpha to enhance the dental hygiene profession's role and image in the delivery of quality health care to the public. Sigma Phi Alpha is derived from the Greek words meaning wisdom, empathy, and virtue. And membership into this society is a lifetime honor and privilege. This honor usually goes to the one student who has excelled the most in the classroom and demonstrated professionalism and ethics and excellence in everything she does. It just fits that this year, with all the differences and the changes that we've had to endure due to COVID, that this award will also be different. Instead of recognizing one student, we must recognize two. These two ladies are exceptional. They have constantly demonstrated the desire to learn and the ability to adapt. They are extremely bright and honest, and they do truly excel in everything they do. It is my honor to announce the newest members into Sigma Phi Alpha, Haley Roberts and Dee Moi. Congratulations, ladies. The last award tonight is very special to me. The award is known as the Beacon Award, named after the bright light shining from a lighthouse that guides a ship through perilous waters in dark times. This award was created after I was named as a statewide Instructor of the Year for TCSG in 2014. That year, all of my students nominated me to compete for the award because they believed in me. To show that I will always continue to believe in my students, I returned the prize money that I received, and I gave it to our college's foundation, and we created this perpetual award. I love my students, but I've never really found the proper words to describe how proud I am of them. Every individual in this class has been given the tools required for success, and now it's time for them to pick up these tools and carry them outside these walls and use them to build their lives and their community. I know they will be successful because I'm confident you can do anything. The class of 2021 has represented us very well at Lanier Tech and in the community. Every one of these graduates has a kind heart, and this in particular makes them a wonderful class. As a teacher, my joy in my job comes directly from the interactions I have with students. You are the lifeblood of the program. Your excitement and energy keeps me young, and I'm constantly learning how to be a better person because of you. I have held you all accountable these past 2 years, and I've done my best to challenge you while trying to be fair. And you've done well. And I thank you for all of your hard work, all of your dedication, as you've prepared yourselves to enter into the dental profession. You have all of my praise and appreciation. The Beacon Award could go to any one of these fine graduates, but one in particular has embodied the characteristics described on the award. She has proven the ability to light the way for others with her professionalism, her leadership, and her integrity. This person is a great student, both in the classroom and in the clinic, and it is always a joy to talk to her. She understands the benefits of being kind to others, and that it takes hard work and dedication to always be able to provide it. I believe she lives her life with no regrets. To quote Mark Twain, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. I am sure the recipient of the 2021 Beacon Award will always be a brightly shining light, and I'm glad we have had the opportunity to witness it grow over these past 2 years. Thank you, Mary Lingerfeld. Congratulations, Mary.
To close out the ceremony tonight, the graduates would like to share with you a slideshow of their time in the program these past 2 years. Thank you, graduates, for your success. We are all very proud of you. Allow me to present to you the class of 2021. Let's ask the graduates to stand one last time so we can show them our appreciation. I would like to thank everyone here tonight for making this event so special for these graduates. This concludes our ceremony tonight, and everyone please be safe on your way home.